Alright, hello everyone. Today is November 3rd, 2020, election day. And I just want to start really quick by saying how happy and how proud I am to be an American and to have had the opportunity to vote. There is a lot of hate and a lot of, I don't know how to describe it. 2020 has been a kind of a weird year, but there's been a lot of hate, and I just, despite whatever happens in this election, I just hope that we can fill our nation with love. Whoever is elected, that we might pray for them and support them. Pray for them if that's not the person you voted for, that they might be inspired. I think that's the way to go, because honestly, they're going to be our leader. So anyway, I am so proud to be American. So anyway, that's how I wanted to start. I am doing this thing. Like I started off, I said, there's a lot of hate in this world. It's November. It's a month where I want to feel grateful. And I am grateful. I'm grateful to be here. I'm grateful to live in this home. I'm grateful to have my beautiful 5 children, which I cannot believe I have. I'm grateful for my marriage. Anyway, I just wanted to start this month by recording as much as I can. I will try to do every day. Today, I wanted to share, because I am 6 weeks postpartum, a little bit about my just an update, life update. In the first few weeks, I would say the first few days, postpartum blues kind of hit a little bit. And to help with that, I did a little bit of journaling. Beckham's birth was such a happy and joyous day for both Bryce and I. He describes it as his favorite date, which I love that he does, because it's the birth of our son. It was such a happy day. So every time I felt down, I would get out this book. I'm going to insert some clips here of Beckham over here napping. But anyway, this is my baby's first years, but it's the story of Beckham. I love how there's like a family tree here. Like, this is basically like how we found out about him. Yeah, so this book has like the day you arrived, which was really fun for me to write, because it says like, pure joy, I was happy to see you and meet you. Now, physical updates, like this is where I'm at physically. I initially lost about a little shy of 20 pounds within the first week. I lost pretty quickly some weight, but I'm still not where I was pre-birth. So that's, I'm just got the clearance to exercise, so I started exercising. I'll hopefully throughout this month be able to show some progression there, but if not, I feel really good exercising. I've been exercising for the last couple of days, so that feels good. But I do have to say that breastfeeding was a really, really hard journey for me. The first couple of days / weeks, I don't think that it started feeling better until about the 3rd week, but for sure by the 4th week. But I do want to share, because I didn't know this, some of what I went through with that breastfeeding journey. So initially, that first day that Beckham latched, I was on cloud 9. I think I was also on a lot of painkillers, and so I never felt any pain. The next day, it just like, painful. It was like, I just felt so much pain. And then I realized that Beckham was kind of tearing apart my nipples, which felt awful. And on top of that, like, it burned for him to latch. It burned for him to continue to feed. Everything was just incredibly, incredibly painful. Now, through tears through my eyes, I would call my sister-in-law and I would tell her, oh my gosh, this is so painful. She was so sweet, and she did send me these gel, what are they called? Like gel pads, soothing gel pads. I'm going to insert that here. All right, good morning, everyone. I am coming at you with one of my favorite, actually, like, if I didn't have this product, I would probably be in much more pain than I already am. But this is my favorite product for breastfeeding mama who's struggling, like, I guess, like, to not give you too much details, like cracked nipples and stuff. Anyway, this is saving me. These are called Soothies cooling gel pads, but they come in these like little packets of 2, and then you can put them in the fridge and then put them on, and they give you so much relief. The struggle with breastfeeding is real, so these are saving me. Anyway, those saved my life. That made a big difference. Products like that make a big difference. And then I also used lanolin cream. I'm going to show that right now. This little guy wanted to join us. So anyway, I would use this cream. I think a lot of breastfeeding mamas know about it, but I, for some reason, didn't. A little goes a long way with this. I've had this bottle the entire time, and I feel like barely any of it's been used, but I use it quite a bit. And then I had a really good friend of mine drop off another bottle, so I'm set, I think. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. Anyway, so it was very painful. So I had ripped nipples, and I would feel like, when are these nipples ever gonna heal? It was so painful. But guys, it did. Also, looking at this guy and seeing how cute he is and seeing those rolls start to grow. Look at those rolls. Okay. Definitely makes it all worth it. Also, once my milk came in, I felt like I had rocks in my breast. I felt so heavy and pain, like just pain. Now, it's different from clogged ducts. Now, I had clogged ducts with Bryson, a lot actually, because I was pumping for him, and he wouldn't latch. And that's completely different. What I felt like when my milk came in was just heavy, like just rocks. They were sturdy. And it took maybe a couple of days, maybe weeks. I don't really remember. I wish I would have written everything down for that to normalize. I hear from other moms, they say they don't make it past that because they felt they were too engorged. It's normal. I mean, honestly, breastfeeding is so incredibly painful. So if you know, for me it was. I don't know if there's a mom that doesn't go through this, but if you know a mom that's new to breastfeeding, just encourage them. Be as patient and loving and as supportive as you possibly can, because if they choose not to breastfeed, awesome. Because I completely am for fed is best. Whatever is best for you and your baby, that is awesome. Okay, so if you're going to be exclusively pumping, wonderful. If you're going to be just exclusively breastfeeding, wonderful. If you're doing breastfeeding and pumping and formula, wonderful. If you're just doing formula, awesome. I'm one of the moms that for Ruthie was completely formula. Bryson was pumping, formula, and breastfeeding. That's a whole other story. And then Beckham is pretty much exclusively breastfed. I did supplement a little bit with formula in the beginning. And you know what, guys? That is okay. So now, 6-week postpartum, I don't feel pain. Breastfeeding it feels normal. It doesn't hurt at all. Not even like for him to latch. Like, I don't have any of the nipple pains anymore. I haven't even had a clogged duct. This little guy is so super efficient. So that's a little bit of my journey postpartum. Like I said, I am 6 weeks postpartum. I feel amazing. I feel so good. Like, I finally feel like I'm in my own skin. My body's my body, and I'm glad that I get to share it with him and give him the nutrients that he needs. But I'm also really glad that I can focus on myself. Now, I do want to just talk really briefly about that. It's sometimes hard. Like, I'm a mom of 5 kids. Oldest is almost 12. I have a 10-year-old, a 4-year-old, a 3-year-old, and I have this guy. So life is hard. I completely get it with exercising. And even just don't even think about exercising. Whatever you want to do. I think sometimes when you're postpartum, you think, all my time goes to the baby, which is true. If you talk to my mom, I would tell her all the time, like, all I feel like I was doing was feeding him. But I'm now at the stage where I feel like I can do things. Like this morning, I was exercising, watching my kids, and putting away laundry at the same time. Because that's how I run. I was exercising at home. I know some of you go to the gym. That's awesome if you go to the gym. Right now, I do it at home because I don't have the time to go to the gym. So anyway, I think that you can always do you and be a mom however way you can. If you are postpartum, I do think it's very important that you do you. You find time to do the things that you love, not just taking care of your kids. I know that you love taking care of your kids. I love taking care of my kids too, but I have to do me as well. Anyway, guys, I hope you have a safe, happy election day, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.